You don't need to do this.
That went in.
Oh,
That went in. No way.
I'm telling you, if Chalmeni is Cruz, I'm telling you, we would eat these guys.
The El Clasico between Barcelona versus Real Madrid at the new camp. This is a tough one, and our Barcelona buddy Eve decided that he got busy because
he decided he got busy. For the record, it was a decision.
Last minute decision. Life happens. I know the last time we did this watch along, it wasn't really a good outcome for Barcelona.
No, it was a good. Yeah. United,
it was Barcelona
right?
versus Manchester, right? It wasn't a good outcome, and I think Avery's still scarred from that experience. But
it's exactly what I thought it was going to be for Barca. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. I'm glad that Pedri isn't in there. Gives us a chance to dominate in the midfield. Who we got in there? I wish he would have. Honestly, this is it. I like this. Rodrigo will probably be the first substitution. Most likely for someone in the probably Nacho if he does that nonsense. Hope he subs out Carvajal, puts Nacho right, Camavinga left if that's what he's gonna do, and then throw in Rodrigo. But we'll see. We'll see. Ancelotti's tactics are consistent on most days, but on big days, might as well be a coin toss. But I like that he came out with the strongest team, the Liverpool team, the team he played on last weekend as well. So, hey man, all I'll say is if Barcelona wins, it's good because of their defense. And at this point in time, Real Madrid, we will lose. It'll be because we're not able to be dynamic enough across the front. And so it's gonna be interesting to see how he's directed the tactics for Valverde on the right wing, because that's our weakest area. For me, it should be 4-4-2. Vinny more central, and somebody to draw, and I think that's gonna be Camavinga and Cruz working together with Nacho to draw him somebody that extra player into the midfield, so that Vinny has the ability to cut back or go to a line and make it more difficult for Araujo to figure out what he's going to do next. So
isn't that Benzema's role to kind of drop, I thought Benzema plays like the Harry Kane role for Tottenham, where he drops a little deeper to
but because Real Madrid, the problem is that the right wing is not bumping. So the right back and the center back play Benzema. So the other center back can drop off Benzema once it gets tight in and around the box. And then the midfield player, usually Busquets or De Jong, who's fantastic for me as a player, he will drop in and help on that cutback, right? And so if you had a right winger who was bumping, right, then the midfield player wouldn't be able to drop back because then there's a big hole in the middle for Modric, Cruz, and whoever else is in the midfield. And then two center backs on Benzema. Benzema needs two people at all times, right? The problem is our right wing is not, like I said, the dynamism of the front and our ability to keep it wide to spread, and that's how you saw in Liverpool that pass that Camavinga did. It was right to Benzema where we got the ball. It was right down the heart because the Valverde was pulling him, pulling the right Robertson further and further away, and obviously they had to score, so Robertson had to give up that wing a little bit more. So that's what I'm looking for in this game.
That's what I was actually pretty surprised. I was looking at the French call-up list. Like Camavinga was, so Tchouaméni has been injured, right, for some time?
No, Tchouaméni's been back. Tchouaméni is just he went to one basketball game too many in Paris. And it's still biting him. Ancelotti has now forgiven him, and Camavinga has gotten into stupid form. So it makes it.
That's why I was actually surprised, right, that he didn't get called up for the French team, Camavinga, but Tchouaméni's in the French team.
No, Camavinga got called up. He's called up as a left back. He's in the defensive. He's in the defense. Yeah,
you're kidding me, right?
Crazy.
You're kidding me, right? Because I was looking, I didn't see his name. Oh,
yeah.
I guess I just didn't look at the defensive list. That's what. Yeah.
He covers for Hernandez.
Oh yeah, I don't think I saw Hernandez on there. Yeah, because they called up. Hernandez. They called up Saliba, right? Saliba got called up.
Well, Saliba got called up, but he got in. He's injured, so he just pulled out today. Like honestly, for me, I don't like playing Kroos and Modric again. Like
I think you need. I think
it's
Modric
clearly not
Kroos
helping
is
the
done. I
nerves
think Kroos is done. That's why I was actually surprised that he was starting, and I know
because Ancelotti. This is Ancelotti for him. He's like big games. Kroos and Modric are indispensable. It's literally Kroos. It's Benzema, Vini, Kroos, Modric.
I guess it's the experience, right? Because like Tchouaméni, Camavinga, they have moments where they get distracted, they lose focus. So I can definitely see why he plays someone like Cruz, right? Because when you play this big teams, you definitely need that focus, 100%. So it makes sense.
I mean,
What's this?
it really depends on what's your tactics, right? Like Valverde, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni have played. I think it's just like for me, like the Tchouaméni decision, I'm fine. I'm kind of okay with, but like at least Ceballos. Whoa, what happened here? No, sorry, they just it was cutting out. I was like, what? But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Valverde for me is going to be the key to unlocking our goals. Contrary to what a lot of people understand, like Cruz unfortunately has to play deep. Like for me, if Tchouaméni plays, you release Camavinga. He should have played four. He should play 4-5-1, where you play the 4, the 2 holding. For me, which would be Camavinga and Tchouaméni. Play Modric as the free roams cam. Play Valverde wide, and then play Vini, and it's really 4-4-2 because Modric is going to roam. Vini will come back, but Vini's really playing as a supporting striker. And then literally Tchouaméni will just defense, right? When Barcelona starts to choke us in the midfield and or we lose the ball, he's that that mind of like, I'm covering my center backs. Right?
Exactly. Because to be honest, I don't think Camavinga is as defensive as you guys play him. I know he's one of those players that are good defensively, but every time I watch Camavinga play, he wants to go forward. Yeah,
it's sus. He's like 75 is what I would rate him on defensive positioning. Sit back and play defense, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
Camavinga is going up now.
Look at this.
Look at
this. Play it back out. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this.
That went in.
Oh,
that's all! No way.
I'm telling you, if Tchouaméni is Cruz, I'm telling you, we would eat these guys, man.
Do you know what's so crazy? Because when I saw Camavinga the first time, I was like, he reminded me of I thought he was going to be like the new Pogba. Just the way he drives the ball, the way he carries himself.
Is a better defending Pogba.
Yeah, but I think that's the risk, right? I think some of these players is because they're good defensively, they're stuck in that defensive role, right? Where it's like they can add more to the team. That was unlucky, man. That was an unlucky bounce there.
That was a Rajo too, right?
That's a little header. Oh, jeez.
That's gonna be now that actually, because now that's gonna be in Rajo's head. Because Vinny's been playing good. This is the Vinny we've been wanting. The one who's not like always trying to dribble you. He's trying to outsmart you, right?
Yeah, and he's also looking for teammates as well.
It's like the way he played in Liverpool in the first leg. That's literally, this is the Vinny we want all the time. He doesn't need to. Dribbling is his best art, right? But it's not his greatest weapon. His mind is his greatest weapon.
So Jeff, it's the same thing I try to explain to United fans, right? And it's like, I love Rashford. I love him. He's scoring goals.
Oh man, Rashford.
But it's that whole, every time you get the ball, you're looking to drive the ball and dribble 5 players and score. And it's like sometimes, pass the ball, utilize your teammates. And it's frustrating because yes, he might score in the 80th minute, but I'm like, that was an entire game where we could have scored more goals if you involved your teammates a lot more. So it's that, I know it's hard to say Rashford's young because he's still young, but he's played so many games. But at the same time, it's like he has the experience where it's like players like Vini, Rashford, if they can actually have better decision making, they will be unstoppable.
I think Rashford he's a brilliant player. He's going to be a future Real Madrid player, just so you know.
Oh, geez. Everybody's a future Real Madrid player,
He's
man.
so good. Like
Let's just say everybody is a future Real Madrid player. It all depends on if Real Madrid wants to get the player. I think that's
man. I'm telling you, Vinny, Mbappe, and Rashford, they will literally play. They can play all three positions up top. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Vinny will be left, and Rashford.
No,
and,
that would be
Mbappe.
that's a bad recipe.
So you have two. So you have three people with killer instinct. One who's just trying to one who has more fun dribbling and outplaying players than scoring.
Yeah, which is
one who's so focused on, like I think Rashford is honing in on scoring because there's really no one else there to help him. Oh no. Yes, Rudiger. That's really that's why I think and Mbappe for me as well. Mbappe, he's like, I just want to play good football from the back to the middle to the front. So I'm telling you, like that three, Holland will force you to play a certain type of way. Those three will allow you to play any
they
type.
They can play in any system. They can play in any system.
That's what I'm trying to say. And then you have already Camavinga, Tchouaméni. You bring in Bellingham. I'm telling you, that's a decade of dominance. It doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry. Maybe a decade and a half. This has been a decade of dominance.
I would love to get invited to those parties.
Oh, yo, I'm telling you, not if we don't
resign like the Brazilian team where they're just going to be dancing all the time.
You're going to see Rashford out there.
They're going to have the reggaeton playing in the background.
Yeah, Rashford out there being the Sal for England.
Well, yeah, speaking of Barcelona, what's going on? Like Kessie's on the bench. Like,
see, this is what we needed your boy here for. I don't want to say anything that he's going to later watch this and be like, "Oh, Jeff, you were talking smack." But like, Xavi just does not believe in Kessie, and I mean, I don't understand because he played Kessie against us in the League Cup, but I don't know if it's because it's a League Cup and that's where he's going to give Kessie a chance to play. For me, Kessie. The whole Kessie situation, I think, is like who do you take out? Sergio Roberto has got a good couple of games, so I don't know. I think he's going to come on for Sergio Roberto.
Sorry,
I think he's going to come on for Sergio Roberto
at some point. Yeah.
I think if it's the 58th minute and we're up 2-0, he's going to bring on.
Because I think Kessie gives you that physicality, right, in the middle.
Exactly.
I don't think that's what Barcelona is lacking, is that physicality. They have too many short, small players. But it all depends on, I think once Real Madrid, because right now Barcelona is pressing high. But I think that's going to taper off at some point.
But they're not over pressing, right? Like they're pressing in the middle, in the midfield.
Yeah.
They're not pressing in the other person
in the middle.
They're not pressing the opponent's final third. Like what Liverpool would do.
Yeah.
Right. But they are pressing. And where they're pressing, it's more dangerous because the field is still wide to get a good counterattack.
Yeah.
The problem is they don't have like Lewandowski.
They don't really have
Lewandowski was last year. If they got Lewandowski last year, if this was last year, if Lewandowski was 1 or 2 years younger, it would work. They're just not built for it.
Oh.
Oh, yo, that's a card. That's a card. No, but like that's okay, fine. You know what? I think we need to talk about the referee Barca game. I'm just
kidding. Well, that was okay.
Look at that. That's
did he get the ball first, or was that just the follow?
No, he didn't get the ball at all. The ball went straight to the player. It's just because if it was like the 30th minute, for sure he's gonna yellow. Look at Camavinga. I'm telling you, he is such a. Is that Militao? Yo, can I just say one thing about Militao? He is the best center back in the world right now. He took that from Van Dijk literally last year, and nobody realized it. His athleticism.
I think Brazil, they have a lot of center backs.
Take him.
A lot of center backs that are good.
Why didn't Brazil?
I just forgot that Real Madrid scored because that goal was too.
It's the game.
That was the most random goal ever, man. Now they're showing it.
And Modric is, oh my goodness. He's such a phenomenal human being. Have you watched the it's on Apple TV, the Real Madrid comeback?
Oh, it's an Apple TV?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even logged onto my Apple TV in a while, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's a
but
really good
it's
shows
pretty
on
good.
there.
It's the story of last season, and
Okay.
going from the knockouts to the how we came back, and so has interviews with the players, interviews with commentators. Peter Drury's in it, and a bunch of different agents as well. It talks about Vinny coming up and Benzema coming up and Modric, and so it goes really into it.
Yeah.
And then there's Xavi's in it. Klopp is in it. Tuchel is in it. Sorry, Klopp isn't in it. Pochettino is in it. And they're describing from their point of view playing both legs against Real Madrid for PSG and with Chelsea.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's Camavinga. There you go, young blood. Hit it.
Mm.
Oh, look at the ball.
There.
Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, this kid. Oh, this kid is so good.
Jeffrey's just
why is Deschamps playing him as a left back? Deschamps is crazy. He must have gone senile, man.
Yeah. Sometimes these coaches just have their favorites, right? And I just think Camavinga.
You're right.
He's one of the people that just doesn't seem to be the teacher's pet, right? Like,
but it's the same. It's the same thing that's happening with England with Southgate. For some reason, he decided to go with Maguire. As a Man United fan, do you agree? And why do you think he made that decision?
Well, I guess it's that whole thing of he keeps talking about he likes his players that he's comfortable with, and to be fair, Maguire is not bad with England, and to be fair too, like Maguire hasn't been bad for United, right? Since Ten Hag has come in. Yes, he doesn't have the same pressures or the same role, but I see what you're saying. It's one of those where it's kind of weird because if you don't have that much game time, like I've never seen where people who are on the bench for their clubs are being called up.
This is my problem with Cruz. This is my problem with Cruz. That's the problem.
Now the game's open.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What kind of defensive is that? I'm just going to stand there and flick my leg at it? Play with your feet. Your feet are so slow, man.
I got to watch
That's why I'm like, no. You're putting Cruz in worse situations. Play Chouameni there, man. You can't like.
Let's see this. What? What happened in the first one? He tried to kick it and then he missed it.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do. It's just so why? That's not his. Cruz should not be on the penalty spot. Cruz should not be there just before halftime. Goodness
gracious!
That's
the worst time to concede, man. Ooh, well, now we have a game for all the neutral fans.
I wish we did.
Have a game on our hands.
I was having a good time.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna lie though, because it's not because of the league. It's not because I have any belief that the league is coming or the league has an opportunity to arrive in our lap all of a sudden after so many mistakes and opportunities that we've had, and not taking them. For me, it's just pride. It's just form.
Yeah.
You've picked up Chelsea in just about a month, and it's good. You got a 2-week international break. Benzema's not going anywhere, so you can get back fit. Rudiger getting called back, so he can stay healthy. Alaba, I don't know if he got called up, but he should still be injured. I'm actually very calm. I actually think we're fine. We're fine. But Barcelona, to be honest, are lucky that it happened in the 45th minute. I think it was bound to happen. We got beat on the right side. We got beat on the right side. He's got to figure out what his plan is for that right side, our left, where Rafinha is, because Rafinha has just too much. He's taking Nacho on one-on-one too many times. We don't have. If Cruz is great if you have a solid right winger. When you have a when you have a midfield player who will not who will go up and down like Valverde, you lose that breakout, that quick cross of the field. Also, you're playing against Barcelona, who's going to have more possession, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, possession has been closer to 50-50 than your run of the mill La Liga other team.
Yeah, because once you guys scored that goal, Barcelona tapered off, right? And then you guys had control of the game for a bit, and then Barcelona kind of recollected themselves again. But I think it was like you said, right? Like Real Madrid, the thing with Real Madrid is that Real Madrid plays in spells.
Yeah.
Right? That's where it's very hard to beat Real Madrid, because you guys, know when to take your chances. What just happened there?
Oh, he elbowed him. Gavi's been known to do that, though. Gavi's been known to just.
Oh, your boy Mendy's coming back.
Yes! Yes, he did it! He took off Kroos!
Your boy Mendy's back. Yeah, because this is the tactical change you were asking for with the two players.
I forgot about Mendy. Keep Camavinga where he is and just help him out. So now Valverde is going to drop into midfield, and all three of them are going to be box to box. Modric is free roam. This is beautiful. Now
Barcelona is getting tired in the midfield. How did he miss that shot? How did he miss that shot?
How did he miss that?
I think Barcelona needs to make a sub. Kessie needs to come on, or somebody. They're losing.
They don't have
anybody else. They're getting tired in the midfield.
They don't have anybody else. Kessie's not going to change anything. Nobody's tired. Oh, I see what you're saying. It makes more sense for him now to take out Roberto and play Kessie. And play
somebody, because he feels like they're
not going to play for a draw at home. Come on.
Sorry?
He's not going to play for a draw at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not going to play for a draw, yeah.
Let's see what happens, though, because that left has changed. I think the next opportunity Real Madrid has, we need to score, because if we don't score,
in fact, he might come on, going to make a decision. Carvajal might be having a hard day.
Oh, man, that Carvajal, man, he keeps saying this.
I was so confused. Does OVO sponsor Barcelona as well?
No, it was just that one game. That last Clasico, they did a one-time thing on the jersey.
Oh, that kind of threw me off. I was like, because what's the new logo that's on there? Because Spotify was their sponsor. I guess they have
Spotify is the stadium sponsor. The jersey sponsor is someone else.
Because I thought it was Spotify initially. I know the stadium is named after Spotify, but I thought on their jersey they had
Spotify. You know what it is? Barcelona has just sold their soul for money. Because they're so broke. They have like
5 different jersey sponsors, man. They have like 5 different jerseys.
They're so broke that what's happened is it's another Clasico, and they know it's going to make a lot of money, and so they auctioned the thing, and they probably have that deal with Spotify.
That's so funny, but that's going to become a thing very soon.
It's not Spotify. You're right. It's not Spotify. I think they made a deal with Spotify that the Clásicos, they're going to be able to give it to anybody else they want, for the top bidder, whoever they want to give. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to become more in football, where you're going to see teams with multiple sponsors in their jerseys. There's just too much money. Everybody's trying to put their hands in the pot, right?
What time are you on, man?
I'm on 74:03.
Oh, okay, you're 3 seconds ahead of me again. You said oof, and I was like, oh no.
So Ceballos and Tchouaméni.
Yeah, he's gonna take out Modric and Valverde.
Valverde? Oh yeah, because Valverde is basically dropped deep, but
Valverde's just dropped deep.
He's not looking effective in that role.
And then Ceballos is coming in for Modric because he's got a yellow.
Oh, actually, you're bringing on 3 players.
Who's the third? Asensio.
I think, yeah, Asensio.
He's going to take out Carvajal. I don't know what he's going to do.
Huh?
Oh, he's going to take out Camavinga. He's going to take out all 3 midfield players.
Oh, true. But Camavinga's had a good game, though.
So what's going to happen is Rodrigo is now going to go. Oh, okay. Asensio's going to go wide as a right wing.
Oof. Yeah, Barcelona is looking more threatening.
Yo, you got to easy up with those oofs, man. Every time you say oof, I'm like, yo, no.
Oh, yeah, I got to be careful on those.
Oh, yes. Asensio, go wide, you idiot.
Damn.
Asensio, what are you doing? Oh, Asensio, that's so crazy.
Asensio did it, man. Asensio did it. Was he off? How was he off? No, he wasn't off. Was he? Damn. No, there's no way he was off.
The ball gets past McNanny Carvajal. But like I'm waiting to see that view because he looks. Rajo and Koundé are both up there. No.
Yeah, they were ahead of him. But maybe another Real Madrid player was off. Maybe I'm saying like this result works for Barcelona because that's a 10-point lead at the top.
Oh man, this is. Yo, we have to win this. If we don't win this, the league is done. The
league is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The league is done if Real Madrid doesn't win this.
The league was done 2 weeks ago because Ancelotti, for some reason, believes that Tchouaméni should sit on the bench over Cruz with his tactics somehow.
I'm saying like this result works for Barcelona because that's a 10-point lead at the top.
Oh man, this is. Yo, we have to win this. If we don't win this, the league is done.
The league is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The league is done if Real Madrid doesn't win this.
The league was done 2 weeks ago because Ancelotti, for some reason, believes that Tchouaméni should sit on the bench over Cruz with his tactics somehow. He probably thought, but did he?
That was
us. Carvajal.
What were the defenders doing there?
Is he see Kessie? Is he even trying? Is he even trying?
I told you about Kessie.
Yeah. You know what this is? You know what this is?
He was not even going for the ball there.
You know what this is? This is Ancelotti. This is Ancelotti. This is frustration based upon Ancelotti's only man management and bad and not sufficient tactics when he needs to. This over reliance is what's killing me. It's an over reliance. It's not a reliance. It's over reliance. Tchouaméni should be match fit by now. By now, he should have had Tchouaméni and Camavinga as his go-to. If Cruz and Modric are going to get another contract, it's not because you play them. It's because they do something. Modric has done something in Champions League. You giving Cruz an opportunity to do something in Champions League, so to do something is poor form. Because what you should be doing is keeping that fire in Cruz's heart. And by saying, you know what? Tchouaméni, before he got injured, was fine. And you were injured, and so I brought in Tchouaméni. And then when Tchouaméni was injured after that whole Paris debacle, and Cruz was also injured, and Ceballos was fit and doing well for us, and getting the Santiago Bernabéu to chant, sign, re-sign in the summer. But then you drop him. You literally dropped him. For who? For Cruz. You didn't drop him for Camavinga because Camavinga helped.
Well, how long has he dropped him for? It feels like it's been a while since I've seen Tchouaméni on the team sheet.
The problem
starting lineup.
The problem is not Tchouaméni not starting. The problem is Ceballos losing his spot over Cruz when he was in form in order for Cruz to come into form. Because Cruz being in form is not the reason why we won the beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
Cruz being in form, you trying to get Cruz in form is the reason why we've lost the last couple of games. when Barcelona dropped against two teams in the last 4 weeks, When we played them in the first leg of the cup, and you played this guy, and all they did was lock down Vinicius Jr. You have no right winger, but you have an overload of a central midfield. You have a midfield player who is not a 6. He literally has 8 on his back. You're playing him as a
He was a 6. Yeah.
Defenders? Are you crazy?
Because you guys didn't stretch the pitch well enough today. You guys did not.
We haven't been able to do that since this guy started playing this nonsense. When Tchouaméni was there, Tchouaméni was the guy. Cruz was fine and Modric was fine. The moment he dropped him, Camavinga is not a strictly 6. If you want Cruz and Modric to get into form, you have to get them into form. Maybe not playing at the same time. Maybe because Modric has been in form. Maybe you play Cruz with Tchouaméni and Camavinga, and maybe you'll realize that, oh yeah, this is how I get into form, where the veterans control how we attack. They don't control how we attack and defend. But he's playing them like, I want my veterans who've done it all and won it all, who are legends of the game and of this club, to balance the game. But they don't have the legs to do that. Modric does in spells. Cruz, he doesn't not play, and he doesn't.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because Modric does well when he has the runners around him, right? And I think if, like you said, if you had set up Tchouaméni, Camavinga, then now Modric can actually play his game, right? Because you have Tchouaméni that can be the, that can be the guy who just sits and plays that defensive role, right? And then Camavinga can be like the Fred of your team, where he's just all over the place, doing what he needs to do. And then Modric can just be that Rolls Royce that just, pops here and there, And I think you guys would have had a better game, because you saw with the subs, Real Madrid looked like you guys were starting to do something, but I think it was too late for Barcelona at that point. I'm sorry, it was too late for Real Madrid at that point.
Yeah, it was, man. It was.
And that's what I was saying, because Barcelona was playing well, and I was like, but I noticed that Barcelona's energy in the midfield had kind of tapered down. And that's why I was saying that Barcelona needs that energy to come in. And once they made those subs, and Sufati coming in, Carvajal obviously struggling all of a sudden.
Carvajal's been dropped. Carvajal was struggling the whole game. Let's be very honest.
But I'm saying, but at least Ansu Fati coming on, they could capitalize on that, right?
100%. You're
and
right.
then obviously Kessie coming in the middle. Even though, I think he just kind of stabilized their midfield.
The last 2 games, Kessie has scored on us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The last 2 times Kessie has played, he scored on us. In the cup. In the Copa, he scored on us. That was a goal that the VAR reviewed for a minute.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
remember? He scored, and then same thing here again. Kessie scored on us. It's tough, man. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. But I never believed we had the league. I said that from minute 1. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Back to doing what we always do. Put all our eggs in the Champions League basket.
So now it's a must win for Real Madrid now, man. It is a must win.
You asked me earlier if I thought Ancelotti was staying. If he loses against Chelsea, he's gone.
Mm. Well, yeah, because you guys are on the verge of no trophies this year.
Sorry?
You guys are on the verge of winning no trophies this year.
Oh, we won the Club World Cup.
Is that what Chelsea? Oh, you guys are now Chelsea, eh?
Yeah.
You guys are now, at least you won the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
You guys are now rating that as a trophy. You guys are now rating that as a trophy.
You know what?
Wow.
Tuchel was watching this game, and he was like, the moment Kessie scored, Tuchel was like, "Yo, let me speed up my my Spanish classes because this guy Ancelotti, there's the chances of him winning a back-to-back Champions League is slimmer. It's slimmer than it's actually slimmer than us winning the league.
Yeah, that's
and that's the scary part. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But I'm at this point in time. Last year's W's masked what we needed to do this year, and so we didn't do it, and
Yep.
we're paying for it. But I think the board is going to make the right decision. I love Kroos and Modric to death. I think Modric will probably get another year because Modric is not looking for an increase in salary or any bonuses, and he's actually consistently doing something. I think
Yeah.
if Kroos decides to if Cruz decides that next year he's going to retire and tells the board that, I think then we'll give him another year.